Good evening and welcome to the IPO meet of Aristo Biotech and Lifescience Limited. Established in 2005, Aristo Biotech and Lifescience Limited is an agri-chemical and crop protection company based out of Vadodara, Gujarat, with a presence in India and the export market. Aristo is engaged in the wide range of product categories such as insecticide, herbicide, fungicide, and plant growth regulators. The company is with an extensive portfolio of 182 products, has a strong presence in 20 states in India and about 15 countries. To discuss about the company and the IPO, we have with us Mr. Narendra Singh Bharat, Chairman and Managing Director of Aristo Biotech and Life Science Limited, and CA Yogesh Jain, Associate Director, Beeline Capital Advisors Private Limited. Welcome, sir.
थैंक यू फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल जी।
Narendra ji,
मुस्तफाल जी, नमस्कार योगेश जी।
Narendra ji, you can start with the
केमिकल्स के
your
बारे में और एग्रीकल्चर से उसका रिलेशन। सुनते हैं सर आप मेरे?
यस यस सर, आगे बढ़िए।
आप सुन पा रहे हैं मेरे को?
यस यस सर।
ओके, तो मैं शुरुआत करता हूं एग्रोकेमिकल्स के बारे में और उसका इम्पोर्टेंस एग्रीकल्चर के साथ क्या रिलेशन है उसके बारे में बताऊंगा। तो एग्रीकल्चर के अंदर क्रॉप के अंदर तीन मेन इनपुट होते हैं जिनको हम एग्री इनपुट बोलते हैं। उसमें होता है सीड, फर्टिलाइजर और तीसरा होता है एग्रोकेमिकल्स। सीड और फर्टिलाइजर के बारे में ज्यादातर लोग जानते हैं क्योंकि वो बेसिक है। सीड डालने से पौधा उगता है, फर्टिलाइजर डालने से उसको नरिशमेंट मिलता है। लेकिन उसके ऊपर जब कोई भी कीड़ा फंगस अटैक करता है तो उसको कंट्रोल करने के लिए इंसेक्टिसाइड, फंगिसाइड और हर्बिसाइड्स का यूज होता है। तो इसके लिए इसकी इंपॉर्टेंस भी उतनी जरूरी है जितनी की सीड और फर्टिलाइजर्स की है। अगर हम लोग पुराना समय देखेंगे, आज से 40 दशक पहले, 30 दशक पहले, 70s 80s में, तो हम लोग उस वक्त का कहावत था कि शिप टू लिप, मतलब जहाज के अंदर हम लोग अनाज को इंपोर्ट करते थे और यहाँ पे लोगों को खाने को मिलता था। लेकिन उसको हमने ग्रीन रिवोल्यूशन में चेंज किया। हमारे साइंटिस्ट ने सीड की हाई यील्डिंग वेराइटीज पैदा की और उसको डेवलप किया। साथ के अंदर एग्रोकेमिकल्स के अंदर और फर्टिलाइजर्स के अंदर केमिस्ट्री रिसर्च ने चालू किया और केमिकल फर्टिलाइजर का उपयोग होना शुरू हुआ। उसी तरह से एग्रोकेमिकल्स का उपयोग कर करके पैदावार को बढ़ा। उसका आज उसका उदाहरण है कि फूड सिक्योरिटी में गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया को इतना सहयोग मिला कि पिछले 2 सालों के अंदर, कोविड के अंदर 80 करोड़ लोगों तक को उन्होंने अनाज फ्री दिया पूरे साल, 2 सालों तक। इसके अंदर इन तीनों चीजों का बहुत बहुत योगदान है और उसके अंदर महत्वपूर्ण योगदान एग्रोकेमिकल्स का है। तो हमारी इंडस्ट्री उससे जुड़ी हुई है। अब मैं वस्तुपाल जी से कहूंगा कि प्रेजेंटेशन चालू करें, साथ में मैं अपना व्यक्तित्व देता रहूंगा। हमारी कंपनी के पास 182 प्रोडक्ट रजिस्टर्ड है, क्योंकि ये पूरा जो बिजनेस होता है एग्रोकेमिकल्स का वो रेगुलेटेड होता है और सेंट्रल इंसेक्टिसाइड बोर्ड रजिस्ट्रेशन इश्यू करता है। उसी के बेसिस पे हमको मैन्युफैक्चरिंग लाइसेंस मिलता है और स्ट्रिक्ट रेगुलेटरी प्रोसेस को फॉलो करके हम लोग उसका मैन्युफैक्चरिंग करते हैं और उसको आगे बढ़ाते हैं। उसको तभी हम लोग सेल्स कर सकते हैं जब वो हमारे पास रजिस्ट्रेशन है। वो रेगुलेटरी बेसिस पे रजिस्ट्रेशन का नंबर हर एक प्रोडक्ट के ऊपर लिखा हुआ होता है, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग लाइसेंस का लिखा होता है और जो रजिस्ट्रेशन के अंदर मेंशन होता है वही हम लोग लेबल क्लेम करते हैं, मतलब लेबल पे लगाते हैं और लीफलेट पे लगाते हैं ताकि फार्मर्स को उसका पूरा वहां से उसको पूरा ज्ञान मिल सके। हमारा 20 राज्यों में और 15 कंट्रीज के अंदर फैला हुआ है, प्रोडक्ट्स फैला हुआ है और हमारे पास 50 कमिटेड वर्कफोर्स है। हमारा स्टेट ऑफ आर्ट मैन्युफैक्चरिंग फैसिलिटी है वो करीब 12,000 स्क्वायर मीटर में फैला हुआ है, जिसके अंदर 5 डिफरेंट सेट्स है, क्योंकि हमारे यहाँ पर हर्बिसाइड, इंसेक्टिसाइड और को अलग अलग रखना होता है, क्योंकि दोनों का कंटेमिनेशन होने से फसल को नुकसान हो सकता है। इसलिए हर एक टाइप के प्रोडक्ट को अलग से बनाने के लिए अलग अलग हमने शेड बना रखे हैं, और अलग हर्बिसाइड का प्लांट अलग है, इंसेक्टिसाइड और फंगिसाइड का प्लांट अलग है। नेक्स्ट, हमारा कंपनी, हमारी जो जर्नी है वो 2005 से शुरू हुई। 2005 में हमने कंपनी को एस्टेब्लिश किया। 2007 में हमने हमारा एक पहला यूनिट जो था वो चालू किया था, और उसके अंदर ये मैन्युफैक्चरिंग फैसिलिटी जो जीआईडीसी मंजूसर में है वो प्लॉट अलॉट करवा के हमने वहाँ पे एक छोटा यूनिट चालू किया, और उसके बाद में हम लोगों ने धीरे धीरे उसमें ग्रोथ करी। 2007 14-15 में हमारा प्रोग्रेस हुआ। हमने 100 करोड़ का 2017 में अचीव किया, और उसके बाद में 2017 से 20 तक हमारा प्रोग्रेस अच्छा था। लेकिन 2020 में कोविड आ गया। कोविड आने से हमारे टॉप लाइन में थोड़ा डाउन हुआ, लेकिन हमने फिर भी मेंटेन करके उसको ड्रॉप को ज़्यादा नहीं गिरने दिया, और अभी हम लोग नया माइलस्टोन अचीव करने जा रहे हैं, वो हमारा आईपीओ ला करके। नेक्स्ट, हमारे बिजनेस के जो डिफरेंट वर्टिकल्स हैं उसके अंदर हमारा B2B ब्रांडेड फॉर्मुलेशन है, वो करीब 37% का है। टेक्निकल का ट्रेड 30% है। बल्क फॉर्मुलेशन एंड सेल्स का 26% है। एक्सपोर्ट हमारा 5% है, और कॉन्ट्रैक्ट मैन्युफैक्चरिंग का 2% है। तो हमारा डाइवर्सिफाइड वर्टिकल्स होने की वजह से किसी में भी अप डाउन होने पर हमको दूसरा सपोर्ट करता है, और उसके अंदर कंपनी के प्रोग्रेस में पूरा सहयोग मिलता है। नेक्स्ट, ये 182 प्रोडक्ट के अंदर इंसेक्टिसाइड है, हर्बिसाइड है, फंगिसाइड है और प्लांट ग्रोथ रेगुलेटर्स हैं। तो पूरा ओवरऑल सारी टाइप के एग्रोकेमिकल्स हमारे बास्केट में उपलब्ध है। तो जिस हम लोग इसी तरह से कस्टमर को सभी चीज दे सकते हैं। इसके अंदर अलग अलग फॉर्मुलेशन भी अवेलेबल है, जैसे लिक्विड के अंदर ईसी फॉर्मुलेशन है, एससी फॉर्मुलेशन है, एसएल फॉर्मुलेशन है। उसी तरह ग्रैन्यूल्स के अंदर एसजी है, डब्ल्यूडीजी है और ग्रैन्यूल्स है, और डब्ल्यूपी वेटेबल पाउडर है पाउडर के अंदर, और एसपीएस सॉल्युबल पाउडर्स हैं। नेक्स्ट, ये हमारे की ब्रांड्स हैं जिनके आप फोटोग्राफ देख सकते हैं। ये सभी 20 राज्यों में उपलब्ध है। नेक्स्ट, ये मैप बताता है कि हमने किस किस देशों में हमारी प्रेजेंस है, और किन राज्यों में, भारत के किन राज्यों में हमारा प्रेजेंस है, ये इसको दर्शाता है। और तो आप देखेंगे तो एक्सपोर्ट में भी हमारा डाइवर्सिफाइड है। साउथ अफ्रीका से लगा करके ऑस्ट्रेलिया, और यूरोप से लेके श्रीलंका और एशियन कंट्रीज में सभी जगह हमारा प्रोडक्ट जाता है। नेक्स्ट, थोड़ा स्लाइड प्लॉट करेंगे, थोड़ा बोल्ड करिए स्लाइड को। हमारा एक्सपोर्ट के और बार चार्ट में आप देखेंगे एक्सपोर्ट बिजनेस, B2B बिजनेस, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, ट्रेडिंग टेक्निकल एंड बल्क फॉर्मुलेशन ब्रांडेड, इसका बार चार्ट है। ये रेवेन्यू स्ट्रीम बताता है कि किससे हमको क्या मिला, जो पहले भी हम लोग डिस्कस कर चुके हैं। तो रेशियोज वही हैं। नेक्स्ट, ये हमारी मैन्युफैक्चरिंग फैसिलिटीज के कुछ फोटोग्राफ्स हैं। इसके अंदर आप देखेंगे कि हमारा सभी अलग अलग शेड्स हैं, जिसके अंदर अलग अलग फॉर्मुलेशंस के फैसिलिटीज लगी हुई है। पूरा सेपरेशन टू अवॉइड कंटेमिनेशन का ध्यान रखते हुए हम लोग अलग अलग शेड्स में अलग अलग फॉर्मुलेशन बनाते हैं। हमारे पास यूटिलिटी में भी इन हाउस सारी चीजें हैं, फोर्कलिफ्ट से लगा करके जो लोडिंग वगैरह को और अनलोडिंग को, जो कि एक प्रोडक्टिविटी के लिए बहुत फास्ट है, उसको फैसिलिटेट करता है। हमारी वर्कफोर्स है, जो हमारी टीम है वो वेल ट्रेंड है। हमारे यहाँ पर जो वर्कर काम करते हैं वो हमारे साथ लगभग 12-15 सालों से जुड़े हुए हैं, लगातार काम कर रहे हैं। नेक्स्ट, ये ब्रॉड वे में मैन्युफैक्चरिंग प्रोसेस आपको दिखाता है, ये चार्ट दर्शाता है कि किस तरह से टेक्निकल ग्रेड मीन्स जो एक्टिव इंग्रेडिएंट होता है उसको हम लोग चार्ज करते हैं, उसमें सब सॉल्वेंट है, इमल्सिफायर है, दूसरा जो इंग्रेडिएंट्स है उसको डाल के ऐड करके उसको प्रोसेस करके उसका सैंपल ड्रॉ करते हैं। सैंपल ड्रॉ करने के बाद हमारा जो वेल एस्टेब्लिश एंड बेस्ट इक्विपमेंट रखने वाली जो क्वालिटी कंट्रोल लैब है उसके अंदर जो क्वालिटी कंट्रोल ऑफिसर्स हैं, वेल ट्रेंड ऑफिसर्स हैं, वो उसको BIS के स्टैंडर्ड पे टेस्ट करते हैं। टेस्ट करने के बाद में ही उसको पैकिंग के लिए रिलीज किया जाता है और पूर्ण सेटिस्फैक्शन के बाद में उसको मार्केट में रिलीज किया जाता है। इसी तरह पाउडर फॉर्मुलेशन के लिए भी AI को साथ में उसके एडजुएंट्स को और फिलर को ब्लेंडर में मिक्स करने के बाद में, प्रोसेस करने के बाद में, मिलिंग करने के बाद में सेम प्रोसेस से उसका टेस्टिंग होता है, सैंपल ड्रॉ होता है। टेस्टिंग के बाद में फुल सेटिस्फेक्शन के बाद में ही उसको पैकिंग के लिए रिलीज किया जाता है और बाद में मार्केट में रिलीज किया जाता है। नेक्स्ट, अगर हमारी कैपेसिटीज को देखेंगे तो हमारा लिक्विड हर्बिसाइड मैन्युफैक्चरिंग की कैपेसिटी लगभग 30,000 KL है। वहीं पे इंसेक्टिसाइड की कैपेसिटी 13,000 KL है। हम लोगों का SG WG जो हम लोग बनाते हैं, मेनली हमारा जो प्रोडक्ट है उसका करीब 850 मेट्रिक टन का कैपेसिटी है और दूसरे WP पाउडर्स की 580 मेट्रिक टन की कैपेसिटी है। हमने पिछले 2 सालों में कैपेसिटीज ऐड करी है, वो उससे हमारा आगे का बिजनेस एनहांस होगा। नेक्स्ट, बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स को मैं अगर इंट्रोड्यूस कराऊं तो मैं नरेंद्र सिंह भारत, मैंने राजस्थान कॉलेज ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर उदयपुर से BSc एग्रीकल्चर में पास आउट किया था 1976 में। उसके बाद मैंने वेरियस एग्रोकेमिकल इंडस्ट्रीज में काम किया। काम करने के बाद 2005 में मैंने अपना एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप में कदम रखा और तब से हम लोग इस कंपनी को आगे बढ़ा रहे हैं। मेरा 45 साल से ज़्यादा का एक्सपीरियंस है इंडस्ट्री में। इंडस्ट्री में सभी लार्ज एंड स्मॉल कंपनीज नोज मी, क्योंकि इतना समय हमारी इंडस्ट्री बहुत क्लोज निट है। सभी लोग एक दूसरे को जानते हैं, वेरियस फोरम पे मिलते हैं, एग्जीबिशंस में मिलते हैं, सेमिनार्स में मिलते हैं, तो हम लोगों को सब लोग जानते हैं। और हमारा जो कंपनी का स्टैंडर्ड है क्वालिटी एज वेल एज इथिकल बिजनेस, इसकी वजह से सभी एक म्यूचुअल रेस्पेक्ट हम लोग रखते हैं। दूसरे हमारे जो हैं, मेरी वाइफ है कुसुम भारत, फिर तीसरे हमारे डायरेक्टर हैं केतन जोशी, जिनको भी करीब 26 साल का है। उनका पहले इसी इंडस्ट्री से जुड़े हुए थे, वो डे 1 से हमारे साथ 17 साल से कंपनी को पहले दिन से जुड़े हुए हैं। और कंपनी का जब सेटअप, कंपनी फैक्ट्री का और सेटअप था, तब पूरा काम संभालते थे। डेवलपमेंट का, लेबल्स, लीफलेट, पैकेजिंग डेवलपमेंट में पूरा सहयोग रहा था। हमारी कंपनी सेक्रेटरी है नेहा बत्रा, वो फुल टाइम कंपनी सेक्रेटरी है। कंप्लायंस के ऊपर पूरा ध्यान है, क्योंकि हम लोग सभी स्टैट्यूटरी कंप्लायंस को फॉलो करते हैं, गवर्नमेंट को फॉलो करते हैं, विच इज़ ए वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल फॉर ए एंटरप्रेन्योर, कि वो एक इसमें भी गुडविल क्रिएट करे कि आपको जो गवर्नमेंट कंप्लायंसेस है या जो स्टैट्यूटरी चीज़ें हैं उसके अंदर कभी भी डिफॉल्टर नहीं होना चाहिए। तो हम लोग उसमें भी एक हाईएस्ट स्टैंडर्ड रखते हैं। नेक्स्ट, हमारे जो नॉन एग्जीक्यूटिव डायरेक्टर्स हैं उसमें और इंडिपेंडेंट डायरेक्टर्स हैं, उनको मैं बताऊं तो डॉक्टर लक्ष्मण सिंह राठौड़ है, वो मेट्रोलॉजिकल डिपार्टमेंट में उनका काफ़ी लंबे समय तक उनका कार्यभार रहा है और कार्यकाल रहा है। वो एक साइंटिस्ट है और एग्रीकल्चर सेक्टर से आते हैं। एग्रो फोरकास्टिंग में उन्होंने बहुत काम किया है, उनका हमको समय समय पे गाइडेंस मिलता रहता है। हमारे जो दूसरे डायरेक्टर हैं दीपक जोशी, वो बैंकिंग सेक्टर से हैं। हमारे तीसरे डायरेक्टर जो हैं मिस्टर राघवेंद्र मतेती, वो भी हमारी एग्रोकेमिकल सेक्टर से हैं। उन्होंने उनका भी मोर देन 45 ईयर्स का एक्सपीरियंस है एग्रोकेमिकल सेक्टर में। उन्होंने भी हाईएस्ट पोजीशंस पे इंडस्ट्री में बड़ी लार्ज कंपनीज में काम किया है और उनका भी हमको समय समय पे गाइडेंस मिलता रहता है। रश्मि जी हैं, वो कंपनी सेक्रेटरी हैं और साथ ही साथ वो गाइडलाइन उनका उनका एक्सपीरियंस ज़्यादा है। वो गाइड करते हैं कि हमको कंप्लाइंसेज में कैसे ध्यान रखने का। मिस्टर सुरेंद्र सिंह लखावत है, वो बैंकिंग सेक्टर से हैं, उनका भी वास्ट एक्सपीरियंस है और बैंकिंग और उस एरिया में, फाइनेंशियल एरिया में वो हमको पूरा गाइडेंस रखते हैं, गाइडेंस देते हैं। तो कंपनी के पास बहुत ही नॉलेजेबल बोर्ड है और उनके अंडर उनकी गाइडेंस पूरी टीम अच्छी तरह से काम करती है। नेक्स्ट। की डिफरेंशिएटर्स को अगर हम देखेंगे तो हमारा एक तो ये कि हमारा रेपुटेबल क्लाइंट बेस है, हमारे क्लाइंट्स जो हैं, कस्टमर्स हैं, वो सब रेपुटेड हैं और उनको उनको हमारे ऊपर फेथ है, हमको उनके ऊपर फेथ है। दूसरा, हमारा डे वन से सुपीरियरिटी क्वालिटी कल्चर रहा है। हमारे यहाँ पर क्वालिटी कंट्रोल को सबसे ज़्यादा एम्फेसिस दिया जाता है। आज इंडस्ट्री के अंदर हमारा एक डिफरेंशिएटेड नाम है कि अगर कोई क्वालिटी बिजनेस, क्वालिटी प्रोडक्ट चाहिए तो दे शुड अप्रोच एरिस्टो बायोटेक। और बिजनेस स्केलेबल बिजनेस मॉडल इसलिए है कि एग्रीकल्चर सेक्टर जो है वो 8 एग्रोकेमिकल सेक्टर है, करीब 8 से 10% की ग्रोथ रेट से बढ़ रहा है। गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने भी 12 टॉप इंडस्ट्रीज को सेलेक्ट किया है जो आगे जाकर के ग्लोबल लीडर इंडिया को बनाने वाले हैं। उसमें एक इंडस्ट्री एग्रोकेमिकल है। एग्रोकेमिकल में अगर आप देखेंगे तो एग्रोकेमिकल ही ऐसी इंडस्ट्री है जो जिसका डोमेस्टिक में 2.8 बिलियन है, लेकिन एक्सपोर्ट उसका 3 बिलियन से ज़्यादा है। मतलब डेफिसिट रेशो भी अच्छा है उसका, उसमें इम्पोर्टेंट है। फिर वाइड रेंज ऑफ प्रोडक्ट पोर्टफोलियो हमारे पास है। नेक्स्ट। वर्किंग कैपिटल रिक्वायरमेंट है क्योंकि हमारे पास वर्किंग कैपिटल फंड आने से हम बिजनेस को और स्केल लेवल कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि आने वाले समय के अंदर और भी नए मॉलिक्यूल आ रहे हैं, नए एक्टिव इंग्रेडिएंट्स आ रहे हैं। 2023 में करीब 26 ऐसे एआई है, ऐसे एक्टिव इंग्रेडिएंट मॉलिक्यूल्स हैं जो डी पेटेंट हो जाएंगे और उसकी वजह से फॉर्मुलेशन बिजनेस में एक बूस्ट आएगा। जो खाली कुछ लोगों के पास, सेलेक्टेड लोगों के पास जो था, वो ओपन हो जाएगा। तो हमारे लिए एक बहुत बड़ा उसके लिए एक्सपांड प्रेजेंस करने के लिए वैल्यू चेन में काम है। यही हमारा फाइनेंशियल पोर्टफोलियो भी बढ़ाएगा। और एग्रोकेमिकल बिजनेस, एग्रीकल्चर इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर इंडिया क्योंकि उसके अंदर 56% लोग उसके अंदर इन्वॉल्व हैं। पॉपुलेशन, इंडिया का पॉपुलेशन बढ़ रहा है, इसलिए फूड सिक्योरिटी के लिए, उनके लिए फूड प्रोवाइड करने के लिए बहुत ज़रूरी है। और साथ ही साथ ये कि हम लोग सभी मिलकर के, हमारा जो एक्सपीरियंस है वो मोर देन 100 ईयर्स का है, जो टीम है वो बहुत ही डेडिकेटेड है। तो हमको लगता है कि इन्वेस्टमेंट का राशनल है, इससे कंपनी नई हाइट्स पे जाएगी। नेक्स्ट। जैसे कि मैंने बताया, अगर इंडियन एग्रोकेमिकल मार्केट को, इंडस्ट्री को देखते हैं हम लोग, तो इसके अंदर जो ग्रोथ पोटेंशियल है, इंडियन चैम्बर ऑफ कॉमर्स भी इसको 8 से 10% की ग्रोथ रेट पे एंटिसिपेट कर रहा है। साथ ही ये नए मॉलिक्यूल आने, डी पेटेंट होने से, नई रिसर्च के ऐड होने से, नई टाइप के फॉर्मुलेशन ऐड होने से इसका बिजनेस बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ने वाला है। एग्रो क्लाइमेटिक चेंज, जो क्लाइमेट चेंज के वजह से डिफरेंट टाइप के क्रॉप पैटर्न्स है, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया और गवर्नमेंट का जो कमिटेड है कि वो डिफरेंट टाइप की क्रॉप्स को प्रमोट करे। तो अभी पुराने ट्रेडिशनल क्रॉप के बजाय लोग बागों ने पल्सेज है, वेजिटेबल्स है, हॉर्टिकल्चर क्रॉप्स है और ऑयल सीड्स पे ज़्यादा ध्यान देना लगा है। ज़्यादा एक्सटेंसिव कल्टीवेशन होने लगा है, कहीं कहीं पे 3-3 क्रॉप होने लगी है। तो ये सबको देखते हुए एग्रोकेमिकल बिजनेस का बहुत ही ब्राइट फ्यूचर है और ये एग्रोकेमिकल मार्केट इंडिया में बहुत ग्रो करने वाला है। साथ ही साथ एक्सपोर्ट में भी ग्रो करने वाला है क्योंकि इंडिया को सभी लोग चाइना के बाद में, अभी चाइना की कंडीशंस के बाद में इसको ज़्यादा दे आर ऑल लुकिंग टू इंडिया, और बहुत बहुत सारे सेटअप होने वाले हैं यहाँ, तो ये सब एक्सपोर्ट अपॉर्चुनिटी भी बहुत बढ़ा रहा है। नेक्स्ट, जैसे मैंने बताया कि ये ग्रोइंग ग्लोबल वैलेट शेयर, ग्रोइंग पॉपुलेशन, रिड्यूसिंग क्रॉप लॉस एंड क्लाइमेट चेंज, ग्रोइंग हॉर्टिकल्चर, ये सभी पॉइंट्स हैं जो इसको ग्रोथ ड्राइवर्स हैं। साथ ही साथ दूसरे भी क्रॉप एरियाज हैं, जैसे पहले वेजिटेबल्स का एरिया कम होता था, अभी वेजिटेबल्स सब लोग बहुत ग्रो करने लगे हैं। कैश क्रॉप पे फार्मर्स अब ध्यान दे रहा है, नए नए इनोवेटिव आइडियाज आ रहे हैं, इक्विपमेंट्स आ रहे हैं जिससे फार्मर्स उसको ग्रो कर रहा है। ड्रिप इरिगेशन है, स्पार्कलर इरिगेशन है, एग्रीएबल एरिया बढ़ रहा है। इरिगेटेड एरिया बढ़ने के अंदर कारण जो रेनफेड एरियाज में कल्टीवेशन कम होता था, प्रोडक्शन कम होता था, बहुत सी चीजें बारिश के ऊपर छोड़ दिया जाता था, उन सबको अभी ये सब चीजें मिल रही है। बहुत से डेजर्ट एरिया में भी पानी पहुंच गया, वहां पर भी क्रॉप्स होने लग गई है, तो ये सब इस इंडस्ट्री को बढ़ाने में बहुत सहयोग देने वाली है। नेक्स्ट, ये स्नैप हमारा इम्प्रूविंग फाइनेंशियल प्रोफाइल को दिखाता है। ये स्नैपशॉट प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस को आपके साथ शेयर कर रहा है। ये बैलेंस शीट का स्नैपशॉट है, यू कैन गो थ्रू इट। ये हमारा कैश फ्लो का स्नैपशॉट है। जैसे कि आप देखते हैं ऑब्जेक्ट ऑफ इशू सामने है। मैं योगेश जी से कहूंगा वो आप इस पे जरा।
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Narendra sir, for an excellent presentation. So we'll take up the details of IPO from here on. So IPO size is around 13.05 crores. Previous slide, please. Yeah, so IPO size is around 13.05 crores, out of which majority of the funds will be used for working capital, which is around 9.35 crores. Then 2.5 crores are for general corporate purpose, and the balance will for issue expense. So the additional working capital requirement will help the company to grow their turnover in coming future. Next slide, please. So IPO details are, so issue size is around total 18,12,800 shares, which are priced at 72 rupees. So that comes to total IPO size of 13.05 crores. The lot size per lot is 1,600 shares at 75 rupees, which comes to around 1,15,200 rupees for every single lot. So retail applicants can apply in single lots, and non-retail can do the application in multiple of the lots. Face value of the share is 10 rupees, and number of shares after the IPO will be 68,07,800. IPO is opening on this coming Monday, which is 16th January 2023, and IPO is closing on Thursday, which is January 19th, 2023. The IPO will, the company will get listed on NSE Emerge platform. Next slide, please. So these are our IPO intermediaries: book running, lead manager, Beeline Capital, registrar, Lincoln Time, advisor to the issue, Step Up Capital Advisors LLP, market maker, Sunflower Broking, and banker and escrow bank is at ICICI Bank. So I think we come to the end of this presentation here on. So I request Vastupal to please take it forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Narendraji. Thank you, Yogeshi, for the giving insight about the company and the IPO. So we will now start with the Q&A. So we have quite a lot of questions already in the chat box. So anyone wishes to ask the question, they can ask question by typing their question in the chat comment, and they can post it. We will try to answer it as many answer we can. So we have first question from Mr. Siddharth Aluwalia. So he's asking, among your five of business, can you brief idea about each vertical business in a brief, and what their contribution to the revenue?
Yeah,
So
can somebody please that put that slide again?
yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, we have that major business comes from formulation about 36%, not capacity, no, not this one. Yeah, you can other one where percentage are there. Anyway, I will explain it to you. Yes, Mr. Siddharth.
Yeah, sir. Please go ahead. Yogeshi,
Yeah,
you
can
are in mute.
you just
Slide number 6.
Okay.
yes. So our branded formulation, which means we formulate that is directly related to the manufacturing. So that those branded formulation contributes to 37%, and bulk formulation is 26%. Export is 5%, and contract manufacturing where we do the job work, it's 2%. So if you look into it, only trading of the technical is 30%. So 70% of the business comes from the manufacturing, where our capacities are utilized. And this is going to be continuously increased.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Next question is again from the Mr. Siddharth. What do you mean by trading technical? Can you please elaborate?
Yeah, trading when we are buying technicals for our formulation, we get a price advantage from the people technical, and we as such we other small or large companies. So that is the trading.
Okay.
Technicals means if you it is the basic raw material, means which is the API of you. It is API. I will explain it to you in a layman's language, like paracetamol is a technical formulation. So likewise in agrochemical, a chloropyrifos is a technical which is 95% purity, and we make the formula. So we directly the technical which is 95, and we say we make some money. So that is a trading business.
Narendra ji, can you
Since
just repeat the
our infrastructure is there, it is no additional cost is there. Fixed expenses are there, so it adds to our kitty.
Narendra ji, can you just repeat the answer? Your voice was there was a bit disturbance. So you were giving the example. Can you repeat that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The example is like anybody is to understand the technical. Technical means the active ingredient, which is active. Like in pharma, if you take say paracetamol is active ingredient. It is a technical. when it is been formulated, it tablets at 50 mg or 10 mg, that is a formulation. Likewise, in agrochemicals, like a product, like say chlorpyrifos, it is a technical, which is of 95% purity. And when we formulate, the 30% or 20%. But sometimes, the customer directly buy the technical from us. So, with no additional fixed cost expenses, we are utilizing our infrastructure for doing the trade.
Okay.
And it,
Thank
it,
you.
it adds to our kitty. Whatever we are earning, it is going into our ability.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. So next question is from Mr. Prem Singhania. Out of 182 products, how many would be classified as branded formulation? Do we sell all of them in our company brand?
No, it is out of 120 products, we should classify it as a branded formulation is about 40 to 50, because all products are, it is a dynamic process. When we started, there were some products which were moving, then sometimes the products change over and new products come in. But we have to keep the all portfolios, because sometimes some customer asks for any product. So normally we are operating about 40-45% or 45 products
Okay. Thank you.
of various volumes.
Uh, Next question is from Mr. Rajesh Bhatia. Who are major customers and which in area of India our products are widely available? Basically, which states are primary markets?
We were doing earlier our products. You can get it in Punjab also, Rajasthan also, and or many other states also. It is
Okay. So, the who will be your end customer or major customer?
and customers are normally farmers, but major customers. Can I reveal the name? Can I
Sir,
speak
for reference
about?
purpose, you can use some names, but yes,
Yeah, no issues.
Yeah,
We
for
can.
reference, like we are giving branded formulation to Sinochem. We are giving branded formulation to Sinochem India. We are giving branded formulation to National Fertilizers Limited. We are giving branded to Rotam Agrochemicals. Likewise, many other people.
Okay. Thank you. Another question is from Mr. Rajesh Bhatia. So, why are H1 FY23 margins so much improved over the previous year FY22? What is the major factor for this?
Yeah, the major factor is for this is that we had in 2021 we had gone for a major expansion, and many of the facilities have been added to our manufacturing unit. So some product which we were outsourcing were again we are manufacturing our. So the profit has gone up. Another reason is of the our finance cost has gone, because our interest cost was reduced, and this is also there. Is also improved because of the addition of the capital investment and depreciation availability to us.
Okay. Huh. So, what is our core strengths that differentiate from the competition? It's asked by Mr. Roberts.
Pardon?
What is our core strengths that differentiate from the competition? So he is
Yeah,
asking
our Yeah, our core competence is the producing consistent quality, delivering on time, that is the and reasonable pricing. These are the three core competence which is giving us a differentiation over our competitors. That's why we are getting the repeated customers orders from market as well as the industry. So this I will put number one at a quality, because consist to produce a consistent quality and create a name in the quality is one thing which we have done, and which is giving us a edge over our competitors. So customers have a lot of confidence in our manufacturing abilities to provide a good quality material at consistently and in time, because our usage time is very low, very small window is there for agriculture. If a product is uh, used to be in this week, it has to be placed before that.
Okay, thank you. So another question from Mr. Prem. You have very different product mix, and some are extremely opposite of each other. So the how are you managing the all products under one facility?
Yeah, we have a separate, very good question. In fact, in the beginning itself, given details that we have in under one facility, we have a different shades, different plant areas. We have five number of shades. So where the herbicides are separate, and in some cases the different type of formulations are separate facility. So that's why we are very able to manage it, and that is the main reason we have to keep a separate shades. You mentioned that we had started 7 onwards. We started doing contract work for a major multinational, and they were very insistent on this, and we have learned from there, and we adapted those parameters for keeping the separate facilities to avoid any contamination, and that is one of the reason where many customers appreciate our facility.
Okay, thank you. Uh, Another question from Mr. Prem. So please explain your sales and distribution network.
Our major brand formulation goes through our associate companies, and that I had already informed you. So through them, it is they distribute this product. The products are manufactured by us and marketed by them.
Okay. So who are our direct competitors and what is our marketing strategy to stand strong?
There are a lot of competitors available, but as I earlier told, we differentiate from them as our best quality manufacturer, or that too consistently. Sometimes many companies 1 year they will make good quality, next time sometime they miss it on it. But we, being a very strict quality control uh, norms, we stand ourselves alone, and our strategy will be remain same to stand strong. We are not looking for the and our pricing is very reasonable. Our profits are small, but we are slowly growing on that. We are not going for immediate large profits, which will in terms can destroy business also sometimes. We lose customer also by the customer. Competitors might give small lesser price and do it. So we are keeping our very reasonable margin and going forward,
Okay.
but also on
So
quality.
okay. So there are multiple questions from Mr. Nishant. So contribution from insecticide, fungicide, and others. I think we have already answered. I just put the slide for his reference. Another question is from him is margin contribution from each product and why bulk formulation business is coming down. Sir, can you throw some light on this?
No, in fact, each product's contribution cannot be because there are 45 product and sometime one season the one product will move faster, another product will move slower. Next year it might change it. And bulk formulation business is not going down, not coming down. It is growing only, and it will grow only because that is our core. That is also our core because we are emphasis on manufacturing. But at the same time, when we are doing formulation, bulk formulation goes to the smaller companies or larger companies. So within our limits, we are doing it at our best. More and more technical trading will be reduced and bulk business will grow.
Okay, okay. So another question from him is margin contribution from each product category, matlab, each segment.
Insecticide and herbicides are the major contributor. Fungicide is little less.
Okay,
If we
okay,
calculate it, it will be about 40% from insecticide, around 40% from herbicide, and 20% from fungicide.
okay, okay,
Our fungicide, because fungicide mostly are in the so our portfolio will increase this in coming years.
okay, sir. Thank you. So next is for a question from Ved Rastogi. Contract manufacturing just account for 3%. Have we started this recently? Who are our clients in this vertical? And what is the scope of growth from this segment?
Contract manufacturing is 3% because the it is sort of a labor work. When we do it, so the volume might be much, but the revenue is less. So in overall percentage wise, it will show very less percentage. But not we have not started. Just we are doing it since 2009, and we are doing large volumes also. But the all raw material, packing material is provided by the client. We only convert it and supply it to them. So therefore, our margin will, but it's still 3% among this total business is good business, and it is growing also. With the added facility, more and more products are coming for this segment also to us.
Okay, okay, sir. Uh, I think client you have already mentioned some few clients. So we'll take the next question from Miss Anandi
Client
Mittal.
is Sanochem India, which is a major client.
Yes, sir. So which vertical will be the future growth driver of
Yeah,
the
our
company?
our main uh, we have three. I will put it like this: our vertical branded formulation will be future growth driver, as well as export and business. These three segment will are on the priority, and they will be the growth driver, right?
Okay. Another question from Ved Rastogi. What is total debt as of December 22 and average cost of average interest cost?
I think we cannot discuss the numbers of
This
December yet.
we have given the September balance sheet, so this I can
Sure. So if you can just mention what was the September debt level I think that will be a bit helpful.
September debt level, the balance sheet, you can show it.
Yeah, I'm just
Slide,
doing
that
it.
slide.
Yes, sir.
Yogesh
Just
ji,
give me 1 second.
can you answer? Yeah,
So it's around
debt, बताना.
12 crores, if I'm not wrong. Yeah.
15 crores is there. Closing is 15 crore.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Yeah, 12 to 15.
Yeah. So next question is from Vignesh Ahuja. Our capacity utilization has reduced for insecticide and fungicide from 80% plus to 60%. What is the reason for the same?
No, it is not reduced, but we have increased the capacity. That's why the utilization shown is reduction. Like we had earlier, we had 10 KL vessel. We have added another 10 KL vessel. So overall has increased. Overall volume has increased. But if we calculate capacity, it will in the numbers it will show it is reduced. It is not reduced, but it is in fact increased. Instead
Okay.
of in a day we were making 30,000 liters, we started making it 50,000 liters. Like.
Okay. Very, I think it's great information that we have shared. Uh, so I think it's the same. Overall capacity utilization is low. What is the reason behind the? So
Yeah, the one reason is this that we had added lot of facility, and that was also during the lean season of the last year. And this will again this year and for future years it will you will see the numbers will change drastically, and utilization improve. That is also one growth driver for us because once our facility which established is utilized more, we will be earning more money.
okay. Next question is from Anurag Shah. What has impacted our revenue in FY22 and FY22? Fall of 200 crore revenue in FY22, rupees
Yes,
166, 167 crore. So
yeah,
I think you already mentioned.
the reason.
Uh,
Yeah, reason is very well known to everybody. One was the COVID situation. So though our agrochemical is considered as an essential commodity, and our factory was started just after 1 week of the lockdown, but because of the logistic constraint and other constraint, the top line has come down. There was a lot of problem of the shipment from the China, which is one of the important raw material supplier, intermediate supplier, as well as the during in the country itself. And for say 4 months, I will give you a very logical reason. Though factories were running, but local markets were closed. So farmer was also unable to come to the marketplace and get the material, which has completely disturbed the supply chain. So these were the reason, but still appreciate that from 200 down 40%, we are just stock about 15% dip in our top line.
so I think another related question from Anurag. So he's asking why there was a drop in revenue, but net profit has increased. So can you just explain what has drive this profitability?
Yeah, that was because of during 2021 we have some that finances which we are enjoying from the bank facilities. We have got a better interest rates, etc., as well as whatever some little stocks we were carrying, there was an increase in the pricing also, which has benefited us. Sometimes with a higher purchase price, we lose money also. But during this year, we had whatever inventory we were having because of the situation. There was market gone up and prices has gone up, so we got that benefit. But our main impact was very good finance rate, interest rate we achieved from the bank based on our continuous improvement in our cash flow system as well as our revenues.
Okay. So next question. What is driving FY23 total income and profitability? So I think they want to ask for H1 FY23.
That,
6 months.
that, the figures will come out. Yeah, figures will come out, sir. We had so far, we had up to September, we are showing good trend. I think this will keep up and improve again upon it.
Okay, okay. Uh, Presentation mentioned we are export to 15 countries, but our export contribution is meager 2%. Please give a detailed insight about it and what is the way forward.
Yeah, we are normally exporting on the customers level because export business is also as every country has a regulated, and to get a registration in different countries it is a very costly affair. So we are looking forward to get registration in some countries. We have already got some registration in UAE, and likewise we will do it, and then only that business can be scalable. And uh, mostly it needs the technical manufacturer support. So slowly we are export able to do it.
Okay. So I think next question is from uh, unlisted zone. Bhavesh, how government policy regarding agrotech business help your business directly? Will it be sustainable growth with increasing CAGR?
Yeah, government policy is very, as I mentioned, government policy is very favorable to agro business, agro technical business, because government is giving production link incentive. They have identified many products where they want the Indian industry to come forward and put up the facilities. So there it is going to directly help us also because we our dependence on the and our future plans are also for the going into the technical business. So it is going to be certainly help us. Government wants this is one of the industry where they feel to it is among industries which will bring India to the global leaders position.
Okay, okay. Next question is working capital related and operation related from Siddharth. So he's asking, what are our debtors and inventory holding days and total working capital cycle?
Yeah, this is a very important and very interesting because this is the key question where our industry mostly get affected. Our norms are say 90 days to 120 days for the debtors as well as the inventory cycle is say before selling 1 month is the inventory before it get processed and supplied to the overall 90 plus 30 120 days is there, but the working capital cycle get affected because payment cycle, as you know, it is an agriculture business. The end user is farmer, and farmers' money comes in two harvesting cycle only. Therefore, one is October, that is Kharif harvesting. Second is the Rabi, when it is May, April, when the wheat is harvested. So it always gets stressed, and it gets beyond, and that is the reason why we are going to raise the working capital.
Okay. So next is from Paresh Javeri. Which are the country to which we are exporting? You mentioned branded formulation will be the focus area and currently contributing the highest to the total revenue. I think I'll just put that slide
We
on,
are
which is
exporting.
so these are the countries to which we are exporting. So for this another question, uh, you mentioned branded formulation will be the focus area and currently contributes the highest to the total revenue. I think he is mentioning in the next question. How much contribution do you expect from this vertical in 5 years down the line? I think he is asking about the formulation business, sir.
Yeah, I think the growth rate is around 10 to 12%. Will keep on going doing it, and I think it will trigger some higher revenue in this vertical. The reason being, there are these product with 26 molecules which are going off patent. Those will be added to our kitty, and those are going to be added advantage to most of the formulators.
Okay, okay, sir. Uh, Next question is from Bimal Gandhi. Is there any further scope for the margin improvement? What is the best margin company can achieve and sustain?
Yeah, there is always scope in the improvement, and we are continuously working on it. So let us hope we will do better.
Okay. Next question is from Doby Rex. Couple of associate companies are in similar line of business. Aristo is also having related transaction with them. Can we know the reason for such a transaction and will it be they continue in the future?
Associate company, it was initially it was this company, the earlier government regulation, the CIB registration, government was allowing only 3 registration application in 3 months. So, to get the more and more registration, we have kept the associate company where we can apply 3 in this and 3 in that other company. And now it is opened up, but since we kept it, we'll decide course of that in future. What we will, based on our advisors' advice, and what we will move forward in that.
Okay, okay, sir. So next question is Jason D'Souza. What is operating what is the operating margin from this vertical, and is there any possibility of improvement? I think Mr. Jason, if you are still on, tell us about which vertical you are talking about.
Which vertical?
I don't think he is not mentioned in the question. So if he is online, he can put it. We'll go to the next question. Uh, Another question from Mr. Siddharth. Who are our suppliers, and are we dependent on any imported raw material?
No, we India, in India, most of the companies are domestically producing most of the products, and there is a some dependent on imported raw material, but majority products are produced in India.
Okay. Next question is from Deepak Podar. Any view we have in revenue growth and margin over the next 1 or 2 years? Any 3-5 years vision for the company?
Yeah, we our vision is to grow continuously at around 10% growth rate and sustain that. With that, to improve the margins. Our customers are also expanding. We are moving into new areas. New customers are getting added with our added formulation facility. We have a vision and long-term path. Vision is for backward integration and going forward. Technical manufacturing unit that is also there. Let us hope it will be fulfilled.
Okay. So next question is from Anandi. At what valuation the company is coming up with the IPO? I think Yogesh, you can answer it.
Yeah. So the company is coming out at price of rupees 72. So like if we do the annualized basis, so if we let's say considering our let's say H1 revenues, if we say so around company is coming out at a valuation of just around 10 P multiple approximately the company is coming. So around 50 crores is the post money valuation.
Okay. Okay. Uh, Another question from Mr. Rajesh. Would the management be the investor friendly for post listing in providing regular updates? Sir, what do you like to, if you like to mention
Ah,
anything? No issues.
no,
Uh,
I would like to mention one thing that as I mentioned earlier, we are very particular about compliances and all that, and so naturally
Please, sir, go ahead.
it is part of Yogesh ji,
Yes, sir. No,
isn't
no,
it?
I think what they are asking is that after the IPO, they investors expect the communication from the company. So will we be
Yeah,
very actively providing the information? That is what they want to ask.
this one, because usually in SME there is a 6 month lag, so investor get bit worried. So I think that's why they are asking. So no issues, sir.
I, I,
Uh,
I think SEBI and all the SEC all have made these provisions for the companies to provide all these things. This is what I feel.
No, so
yeah,
I think just to
And
add what
those
Narendra
updates
sir is
will,
saying,
of course, come to the investor.
just to add what Narendra sir is saying, otherwise also
Yes,
let's say NEC requires us to give 6 monthly balance sheets, and over and above, is there any update regarding the business? Definitely, the company will be giving it as
yes,
a part of announcements.
great, sir. Thank you. Next question is
yeah.
from
Compliance we
Anandi.
have to give it.
Yeah. What will the post issue promoter holding? Basically, how much they are diluting in the IPO?
So IPO, we are coming at a minimum dilution only, so which is around 26.6 percent is the dilution. So the promoter holding will be let's say approximately more than 73% post IPO. Promoter group
Okay.
holding, in fact.
Okay. Uh, Another question from unlisted zone. Uh, how 2022 operating cash flow is 3x if we compare it to 2021? While sales improve but not much, is there any certain reason around it? I'll just put the cash flow slide on the so you people can have a look.
नहीं वो अपने फास्ट फास्ट रिसीवेबल भी फास्ट Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think this is because I will explain it. During COVID, the government has given us that COVID emergency fund, which has enhanced our cash flow, as well as our customers. We are with this branded formulation business. We are getting the receivables debts in receivables in time, which has improved our cash flow continuously in time. So the stretch is lessened.
Okay. Okay, sir. Uh, what will be the fund usage for the IPO? I think I'll just
So you already
uh,
covered it. I think majority of the fund will be used for the
Mentioned in
working
the
capital.
working capital. Yeah, I'll just put the
working
slide.
capital.
Uh, Another question from Mr. Rajesh. So, where do you see company 5 years down the line?
Yeah, we are right now also we are one of the major player in our segment, and we look to improve upon it and again go beyond that. Our plans are to go beyond, but I cannot commit to any figures here.
Oh, okay, okay,
As I mentioned, 10 to 15%, 12% growth will be there always.
okay. Next question is from Mr. Nilang Jain. So, what is our outstanding debt and working capital and term loan?
That is in the balance sheet slide. It is there. Snapshot. It is there.
So, if you can provide the just bifurcation, that would be great.
Yeah, I think 15 crore is there. There. Working capital is 15 crore and
Okay,
term loan is 12 crores.
okay, okay, okay. So, next question is once more from Vignesh Ahuja. Uh, why we need this much money for the working capital? How this will improve our operating leverage and margin profile?
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, because when we are our customers normally because of the two harvesting cycle, the receivables decreased, and companies starve for the capital need in many months. Therefore, if we are having that additional fund, our purchasing power, purchasing strength will increase, as well as it will improve upon our customer base also. We can supply to more people with the having working capital. This
Okay,
will certainly improve margin also.
Okay. So another question from Vignesh. What will be the post-issue market cap of the company, and when will be the list? When will be the listing on the exchange?
So the post-issue market cap will be around 50 crores, 49 point something will be there, around 50 crores you can consider. And the listing is tentatively planned on 30th of January, subject to the necessary approvals.
Okay. Another question from Mr. Nilang. So what is the capacity utilization percentage? Bharatji?
हाँ जी.
So what is the capacity utilization as of now?
It is for the different facility it is different, but we have a lot of spare capacity because of our addition to the capacity, and that will increase. I cannot exactly give you right now figures because that all working has to be done again.
Yeah.
Like we have capacity of 29,000 for herbicide KL for we are doing about 5,000 6,000 KL only right now. So because this we have added additional facilities in all these areas. Therefore, it will look very less, but the right figure should come in coming years.
Next question is from Mr. Prem. Does the IPO have any interest from institutional investors like other SMEs?
So
Yogesh.
I think we have been talking to multiple investors. So definitely that the IPO, once IPO is open on Monday, so that time we'll get to know what kind of participation they have. But definitely yes, we have interest from all the categories of investors. So again,
Sure.
just to add, Vastupalji, in the previous question, so in the prospectus we have already mentioned the capacity utilization year-wise. So again,
Okay.
like for every product we have mentioned the capacity. So for like herbicides 20%, then insecticide 12%, then glyphosate 30%, and insecticide fungicide new plant 62% approximately. So I think as Bharat sir was saying that capacity actually in since we are into three category liquid, powder as well as granules. So every capacity for a different plant utilization is different. So would request everyone to please refer the page number 105 of the prospectus.
Okay. Okay. Uh, I think another question from Mr. Prem. How much oversubscription merchant bankers are expecting in this IPO? I think we can skip this.
So I think again
Mukesh ji.
we I think anyway I think that let's let the I think next week get close.
Yes. Uh, what do you meant by backward integration in your business? It will be for which vertical, and how is it going to add the value to your business?
Yeah, backward integration means right now we are technicals we are buying. So backward integration means we get the intermediate, get it convert to the technical. So there is certainly our margins get improved upon it. So that is the meaning of the backward integration. Where basic raw material what we are buying from directly principals, we get ourselves manufactured or put up a facility for manufacture.
Okay, okay, sir. Uh, I think operating cash flow we have mentioned two, three times, so we'll skip this question. Uh, do we have institution client for our products, and what is the contribution from top 10 customer? I think first part we have already covered. Bharatji, you can give a contribution. What is the contribution of a top 10 client? That would be great.
I think this is also mentioned in the prospectus, I think.
Yes, yes. So just to put
Approx.
it here, I think if you talk about FY 21-22, it is 57% is top 10 customers contribution. and
Okay.
majorly are institutional clients only.
Okay. Okay. Next question is from Sagar Saxena. So your trading business is contributed from aluminium metallurgy too. How much would be contribution out of 30%? And what advantage do we get from this?
This is I am unable to get it.
Okay, okay, ठीक है,
Aluminium metallurgy
okay.
is not.
No issue, no issue, sir.
So I think aluminum is part of only, I think, the packaging material which we use. So that's as far as I know.
Yeah. Oh, okay, okay, sir.
Yes, yes. Yeah,
Uh,
used like aluminum bottles sometimes we use.
okay. Yeah, in the next comment, he has mentioned trading. I mean, okay, we can skip this. Uh, on which date IPO funds will be unblocked?
So again, it is all subject to the completion of necessary formalities, but ideally T plus 4 allotment gets completed. So immediately after that, depends on bank to bank, it will get unblocked. T means I think after the completion of IPO, 4 days after that, 4 working days, allotment gets completed, and immediately after that, we give instructions to the bank for unblocking.
Okay. So another question from unlisted. Core strength that differentiate you as told is delivery on time and reasonable price is not sufficient. Can you elaborate it? I think your team has answered something on this also. So we can skip this. I
So I think
think
one more, I think one
I told that core strength is quality. Number
quality.
one is the
Yes,
quality,
yes.
consistent
Yeah.
quality, and also it is very very important to supply on time because there are certain products. Suppose if they are not used, like herbicide, if a herbicide is not used, some herbicides are pre-emergence before emergence of the plant. After 2 days, if you supply it, it is going to remain for 1 year because it is a crop specific. Like the paddy herbicide, if it is not used within the time, then the inventory will remain for 1 year. Therefore, it is very very important in our business to supply on time. Otherwise, once the time goes, the customer has to keep that inventory for 1 year. So this is
can we open the slide?
also very important, and that is our strength. Suppose a crop is
Please open slide number
no, this
20.
I mentioned. So the gentleman is asking, but I will give one example, Yogesh ji.
Yes, yes, please, sir.
Please, sir, go ahead.
Yeah, if practically I will tell you, the Punjab government allows from transplanting of the paddy from 12th of June, and the product which goes herbicide which goes in the paddy should be utilized within 1 month of the transplanting. So suppose if we are unable to supply during that time, which is a large volume, the product will remain unsold because farmer will not use it afterwards, not buy it, and it can be used only after in the means after 1 year only he will be able to use it. Likewise in the wheat, गेहूं की फसल में अगर अगर टाइम पे जब उसमें खरपतवार आया उस वक्त अगर वो यूज नहीं हुआ तो 1 साल पड़ा रहेगा, अगले साल यूज होगा. सोयाबीन में भी ऐसा ही है. तो ये क्रॉप स्पेसिफिक रहते हैं बहुत सारे प्रोडक्ट. वो अगर टाइम पे नहीं दिए तो बाद में 1 साल तक उसको आपको रखना पड़ता है इन्वेंट्री को, विच इज ए total loss because after 1 year the product may get deteriorate. It might also the prices might change and all these things happens.
Okay,
So this is
okay.
also very very important factor in our business.
Thank you, sir. Very nicely explained, sir. So I think your team has also given the same answer in the comments. Uh, there is a one last there are two questions remaining. Does promoter is having any other business interest apart from Aristo?
No, not pleasure.
Nothing other
Not.
than
We
the
are
ones
dedicated
mentioned.
to this company and this business, agrochemical business,
Oh, okay, sir. So
which we
for
have
more,
already mentioned, like our associate company and all that. They
yes,
are
yes,
also into the same business. Yeah, please.
yeah. The next question is from unlisted zone. Who are the mediators in your backward integration?
I couldn't get it. Mediators.
Yeah. So if you are online, please type in what exactly you are asking for. Yeah. So I think this was the last question. Any participant is having any question, they can type in, or we can close the Q&A session. I think we'll wait for 1 minute for if we have any further question, or else we will close the meet.
Sure, sure.
So I think there is no further question, so we can close the meet. Yogesh ji, if you want to give any closing remark, uh, the stage is yours,
Sure.
sir.
So thanks, Vastupalji, Narendra Singh ji, for spending your time for this, and thank you. Like special thanks to each and everyone who has participated as in participants in today's investor meet. And any queries, I think we have already given the mail IDs. So Vastupalji, we can highlight the last slide for the email ID. If anyone has any questions,
Sure.
we'll be happy to reply on every questions raised by you. Any queries, doubts you have. So prima facie, all the information is available on the prospectus. Still, for any additional information, you can mail on this email ID, mailmail@aristobiotech.com. Thank you once again, everyone, for participating for this session. Almost, I think we have completed 1.5 hours, and it was an excellent discussion with Bharat sir. And thanks, Vastupal, for hosting this.
Thank you. Thank you, Bharat ji. Thank you, Yogesh ji, for
Thank you.
giving
Thank you.
replies to
Thank you
the
very much. I hope I
questions.
able to give
All the best for
answers
the
to all
IPO, sir.
queries. Thank you very
All the
much.
best for IPO, sir. Narendra sir.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
All the best, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vastupalji. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone, for joining the IPO roadshow of Aristo Biotech and Lifescience Limited. You can disconnect now.